Hello, welcome back to the Chess Mindset. In this video, I have a very nice middle game puzzle that is pretty good at testing your calculation skill. So in this position, it is black to move, and if you want to have a go at this yourself before we dive into the solution, then pause the video right now and have a go. Okay, so now let's talk about the solution. Well, the first thing I notice here is this knight and bishop are putting pressure on this knight over here on f3. And I notice that if I take the knight, then I will give a check to the king. And at the same time, that opens up my queen to his queen. So that probably hints that we should probably take the knight. But first, are there any other good moves? Well, if we think about the bishop, right, let's say we take the bishop, sorry, we take the knight with the bishop. Well, after the pawn takes, we don't really have a good way forward. Like if we take the pawn, then they can just take our knight and we don't have any other checks without losing material, of course. So bishop takes knight doesn't seem to be right. But what about, let's say, knight takes? So if we take this knight with our knight, well, now notice that we give the king a check. And there's only a few options here. Well, the first option is to take this knight with the pawn, right? That seems like the most logical option. But now this is where things get interesting, because notice that this queen and our queen are facing each other. So if we think of a forcing move we can make here, such as taking the queen, well, what happens when we take the queen? Well, we force the king to take back. And now notice the king and rook are on this diagonal where we can take the pawn and give a fork. Right, so now when the king moves, we just take the rook for free, and we're going to be up a rook. So back in this position, we had to calculate that. Okay, if we take this queen, the king slides over, and then we can take this pawn, and then we'll give a fork, basically, and win material. So that's what happens when pawn takes knight. So what about, let's say, something else, like king anywhere, like here, for example? Well, actually, this just loses on the spot because of queen takes d1. And this is just checkmate. King has no squares. So the king can't go to f1. What about if the king goes to e2? Well, now this is interesting because notice that we actually have a discover check if we move the knight out of the way. And what we can do here is move the knight to g1, right? Give a discover check. And notice this is actually a double check. Right, so whenever the king is in double check, the king has to move out of the way. They can't block because the other piece is still going to be checking them. So in this case, the king has to move, and then wherever they move, we just take the queen for free. And it's game over. So the king can't move up here. Well, then the only other option is just to take the knight. And then of course we take the queen, and then we're just up material. So yeah, basically the solution is just knight takes knight. And basically we covered all the variations. The most, I guess, main line that the opponent can probably play is probably just to take this knight with the pawn. And then we have to see this very nice tactic by taking the queen, forcing the king over to d1, and then giving this very nice fork. And then when the king moves, then we take the rook. And now we're just up in material and we're going to win the game. So yeah, that's the end of this puzzle. If you enjoyed this, then be sure to like and subscribe, and you can join my chess community down in the first link in the description below if you're interested in that. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.